Well, guys, I've been working on my shop and got my water and electricity to it, and finally getting a little bit of it set up. I'll put some pictures in here so you can see, and then I'll show you kind of where I'm at and what my plans are. All right, guys, bright and early, ass crack of dawn. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go out there and check out my lights on the shop. I put some new lights in the shop and I just got all the electricity hooked up in it. And so I wanna see how they work. And I figured I'd bring y'all with me. We're gonna take a quick peek, and then I need to do Bible study. When I'm done with my Bible study, we'll see what we're gonna do about arranging it. How about that? Well, I can't gripe about it. Plenty bright to me. And that's what the rest of the place looks like. It's actually really dark out here. I've just got it lit up around here. You'll see more of that later, but it's about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning right now. But it's plenty bright in this building. So today I got to figure out in here how I'm going to set this dude up. Figure it out. To maximize the room in here. It's not as big as I'd like it to be. And what I'm thinking is, got my air compressor here. I'm going to put a lift just outside the door. And down here, I also have a little reel here for my air. I got a filter in right now, but I got some lines coming in this aluminum, what do you call it, PEX aluminum type stuff to run this air. I already built a little kit. And we'll get it down to here, and what I'm thinking is that this section over here is gonna be my bay I'm using the most for working on stuff. If I need to air up my tires, I'm gonna pick up, or need to jack it up and do something, and I'm not on the lift itself, just need to get out of the weather, right here is going to be that spot, I believe. And I think this side over here has the least amount of plugs. I have 1, 2, 3 plugs, I believe, on this wall. And I know the tractor's kind of hiding everything, but got my box there. We're going to cover that thing up, but what I'm thinking is it also has a bay right here. And what my plan is I'm thinking all that shelving and stuff, we're gonna move that out of the way. And that's actually where I'm gonna line up all my lawnmowers, because I've got several riding lawnmowers. I've got, one of them's broke down right now, but I have 3 of these little mowers like this. I have 2 zero turns, and they're right now over yonder on the trailer. I got all them to get in here, and I thought, you know what, there's just about enough room. I can come in there and back in right there, and that'll be their parking space, see? I've got to do a little oil change station, and that'll be for that lift outside, you know? So this section down here, I will just have to run my air out for the stops right here on this side. And look, there's the electricity right there, just right out the wall. And then it's not here yet. But one day when you open this door right here, you'll be right on another slab. Let me get out here in the dark so it's a little more visible to you maybe. All right. So you can kind of see right over here is my electric going in. Pretty much from about right there all the way down. It'd be a slab about 25 by 15. And that is where my lift will be. That'll allow me to work on stuff. See, I put my little oil change station though inside and keep the oil and stuff out of the weather. Maybe over here in this section somewhere. I got water coming in over here for a sink. I don't know what I'll do all later on, but I've got a little window. My view sucks, but real life. So, it's kind of what I'm thinking with this wall. This wall, I'm thinking all that shelving over here. This is what I was telling my partner. This shelving is a joke right now. It's just junk that was being thrown away, and we hung on to it. Because you see it, I don't know if you can see it. It's all just wobbly. It's just little piddly stuff. But my plan is there's a whole middle shelf section here. I'm gonna cut it right there, and again right there, on both sides. So I have one set of shelves. I've got a top and a bottom here, and this one will not be used. That'll be the top and the bottom to another one. So I'm gonna get two top and bottom shelves. And what I'm thinking is I'll use this old stuff that's already here. It's already got holes perforated there. And I'll put it up to my purlin, and from top to bottom, stick it on there and screw it in. And I'll have some little shelving, and I want to put that stuff over here. I want to do it kind of off and on. My table, I originally put it there, but I think it may actually go right there. That may be its spot. And that's a lot to think about. Because you're going to be using this thing every day for the next 20-something years. You know what I mean? My morning sun's coming in this window. But it wouldn't take very long for it to get to this window either. Just don't know, guys. But I think this is going to be where I'm going to put that table. Big heavy sucker. You can see how I cheat and moving it around right now. I've been using this little homemade board we made, a little dolly deal, and a jack. That table's so heavy. All right, so that's kind of my plan. Still got to put that guy, got to cut out the spot for him. I'm going to put him up there. And the reason I have a plug is because I'm going to use my stuff from my old greenhouse out here at the Secret Garden. That is that shutter and exhaust fan that was on that greenhouse. And I'm also going to use the thermostat on it and put it up there. And that way it can, on its own, regulate. It gets so hot the dang thing will open up and blow it out. But if it's not, why waste the juice? And if for some reason I don't want it to be running for any reason, I got a switch down here. And it doesn't affect these plugs at all, which is good. You see these fans? Let's see. Check these out. They move air, and they're not super loud, but there is wind noise. And I bought 4 of them. It cost me out of my own pocket $500, but I'm gonna be comfortable around here. We're gonna move some air. But they also came with these little mister kits. So if it's in the heat of the summer, you know what I mean? I can hook the water line up to all of them. I don't know that I want to, but I got enough open doors in if it gets ugly hot summertime till we figure out something with heater and air conditioner, which I don't think that's gonna happen. But you know, you open all these doors and I ought to be all right with misters. So that's basically where I'm at. If I decide to mess with it more in a minute, then I'll bring y'all back with me. But I need to go study my Bible and make another pot of coffee. And I'll see y'all in a minute. All right, guys. It's quitting time. I had enough. I had some family come see me in the middle of my work. So I didn't get as much done maybe as I would have wanted, but I'll kind of show you the room now. Nothing's done, but I'm kind of figuring out how I'm wanting to set it up. So let's check it out. So as I'm coming in the door to the shop, see, now I'm gonna have some storage and stuff over here, and the shelving isn't all said and done, but there it is, and it's out of the way more over here. For the moment, I got the ladder stacked there. Like I say, that is going up high. I just haven't got there yet. And I'm thinking about this one here. I gotta redo those shelves so it looks tidy and holds itself sturdily. This would look like a good spot to store it. And see, I'm thinking about doing all my mowers like that, my little ones, after I get everything covered. You won't see that any of that blue wire going in the box there, except for up above. But I'm gonna get that dude done and then just back all my little mowers and stuff into here, all the way down to about this door. And there's my compressor. Like I said, I got to run some lines, and I'll have air at every corner of the shop. I'm gonna have a sink here, and I have another blue shelf over in my shop that I will probably half it and put it up in this second story here to store stuff right there. And then I have a table that we had made a while back with all my chop saw and table saw, and everything's built into it, even the electricity. We built this little table, and what I'll do is I'll just cut it loose from where it's being held up. But we made it to where you can set them down in here so it's level when you slide anything, whether it's metal or wood or what. And down here the table saw fits level. So I will take that guy down to right about where that pipe goes up, from there down, and I'm going to stick it right over here up against this wall, from about right about where that broom is, probably all the way down to about where this middle pole is. Now to set me up, I have a good little workstation for wood and metal chop saws and stuff, and when I put the shelving stuff in back behind there, I can hang my grinders and everything, drills and stuff up, and get my chargers plugged back in. And everything's just kind of jumbled over here right now, but this is kind of where I'm gonna have my old table. So I have the morning sun coming in, and all day sun really. It's the southern exposure, so I got storage underneath and back behind, and that's kind of what I'm thinking. So let me give one more look here, and I'm gonna shrink it up so you can get a good idea here. So this is my little plan and how far I am as of right now. And I know you probably don't care, but I'm saving this so I can see my progress and see how far I got and how I did everything and where I put stuff. So that's where I'm at. To be continued. Y'all have a good one.